am back, guys. This is MLB 19, the show, episode 3 from Saturdays and Sundays. I thought I would get this out of the way real quick, since you guys were looking to have me do I was going to do Kingdom Hearts 3. But if you guys are just joining in and want to catch more MLB 19 from the weekends, make sure you guys hit that like button and turn on notification bell if you guys have not already done it. If anyone in the chat has a Facebook, Twitter, I recommend you guys get an account on that now. Because the more people we bring in, a lot of you guys are winners and a lot of you guys are showing a lot of appreciation, a lot of support, a lot of love and peace. Because, like I said, the more people we bring in, a lot of you guys are winners. We'll get started in just a second. Just want to tweet something out. Okay, 1, 2, 3, good. So, like I said, I'm managing the Detroit Tigers, as you guys can see. First game, we won 4-1, and then we ended up screwing up a little bit. We lost 3-0, so we're looking to improve a little bit. So you can see our starting pitcher is going to be Tyson Ross, right-handed pitcher. So if you guys have any questions, type it in the chat. Kingdom Hearts 3. I think I'm going to still do it later on tonight. I've decided I'm going to do Kingdom Hearts 3 tonight, and then go from there. Decide to get this episode done while managing the Tigers, and do what I have to do for the rest of tonight, since I go back tomorrow from 10 to 5:30. Here we are back in Rogers Center from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Both teams are 1-1. Tigers are looking to go back in the winning ways. Both teams are both 1-1. Here we have our starting pitcher, Aaron Sanchez. 20 starts, 4-6 record, 4.89 ERA, 58 walks, 86 strikeouts. For the right-handed pitcher. His ERA has been doing okay as of this point. And the one that's victim is Josh Harrison, 250 average, 8 home runs, 37 ribbies, 4 for 9 in 2019 so far. Let's see how we can do against this pitcher. Remember, guys, pay it forward and be rewarded. Never ask for support back to begin with. Remember, tweet it out, share it, comment, add it to your playlist. As you guys can see, Josh Harrison has 444 average, so see how he does that today. Here's the pitch to him, looking for a base hit, does not. The third on defense gets Josh Harrison out, 1 away. Not the way the Detroit Tigers were looking to do. As you can see, the Yankees are ahead of the Orioles 6-1 in the 7th inning. Josh Harrison, 400 average. John Hicks, 625 average. Candelario, 286 average. 333 for Grenier. We have Doherty Mercer, 251 average, 6 home runs, 39 ribbies. He's the SS, number 7. White Sox and the Royals are getting started. John Jay used to play for the Cincinnati Reds or Cleveland Indians. We have umpires Matthew Ross, Dave Lawrence, Ricky Holiday, Devil Parker. As we're looking at the 0-1 count, here's the pitch to Doherty Mercer. Only 1-1 count. We have the A's visiting the Oakland A's. Herney versus Denny Estrada. Mets visiting the Nationals, 5-3. Mets lead. Here's the pitch to him. Line toward right center field, and a base hit. And the first at bat for Doherty Mercer. Here's the replay, as you guys can see. Pirates and the Reds are actually getting started. So we have the one and only Miguel Cabrera, 299 average, 3 home runs, 22 ribbies. He's a first baseman. Miguel Cabrera's been around for a long time with the Detroit Tigers over the years. Drafted back in 2006, 2007, I might add. Base runner at first, 1 out. Here's the pitch to Cabrera. Alright. Like I said, I'm managing the Tigers, not any other team. Became a Tiger, once a Tiger, always a Tiger. Coming out of Detroit, but I'm still a Steelers fan, so you guys can see. Okay, 0-1 count. Here's the pitch to him. And he's looking for a double play. He picks up a block in the first and makes that 3 outs, and the side is retired. So we only managed to get about maybe 1 hit. Remember, we are taking on the Toronto Blue Jays in the 3rd game of the series. Both 1-1 teams. Bottom of the first, no score. Now we'll look at Tyson Ross. 23 starts, 8-9 record, 4.15 ERA, 62 walks, 122 strikeouts. His ERA's been okay. He's also given up 132 hits. Now we'll look at Jonathan Davis, 200 average. He's only 2 for 8 for this year in the season. He is the center fielder. So he's going to be our first victim of the day. Nods his head. Here's the pitch to him. Alright, ball 1. That's an alright start. Yankees are up 6-1 in the 7th inning. Tigers were going to erase that loss against the Blue Jays. They lost. We had a 3-0 shutout, but it was a little bit close. Here's the pitch to him. And the ball is foul. It's 1-1 count. Indians and the Twins are actually getting started. Okay. Going for a cutter, 1-1 count. Here's the pitch to him.
And it's 2 balls and a strike.
He didn't like what he saw. He's only a 2-1 count.
The umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
All right, 2-1 count. No base runners yet. Here's the pitch to him. They might be going for the first out, and right in time. Goes out, 1 away for the Blue Jays. Jonathan Davis, the first victim, 1 out for the Blue Jays, for coming out of Toronto. Let's take a look at the lineup. Devin Travis had 375 average. Johnson Smoke is 125. Hernandez, Hernandez 333 average. Left fielder, left-handed batter. Devin, now speaking of that, 232 average, 11 home runs, 44 ribbies. As you guys can see.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Here's the pitch to him. And the ball is foul.
Ross has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves.
As you can see, David Ross is pretty much our pretty much the first attempt his pitching. Here's the pitch to him. Swing and a miss. Nothing in 2. We're going to get our second out for the pitcher. Here's the pitch to him. Alright, 1-2 count. It's not all too bad at all at this point.
Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
No base runners yet. 1 out. Like I said, I'm managing the Tigers. Here's the pitch to him. Hey, what's up, Pun? Tell me you got my message as we speak. As we speak on Facebook. Type it in the chat. There's my moderator, guys. Here's the pitch to him. And the ball is foul. 2-2. Tigers were going to erase that 1 loss they had against this team. Might be a pop-up here. Does he get there in time? He does. That's 2 outs. That's 2 away. Okay, Johnson Smoke, 242 average, 25 home runs, 77 ribbies. It's 1 for 8 with a ribby. Right behind this bucket. Better than 2 characters. Here's the pitch to him. The ball is foul in his first attempt. No base runners yet, 2 outs so far. We're gonna get this pitch going, swing and a miss. Make it strike 2 for the guy.
This offense has been warned. If they didn't know already, now they do know. He's got his.
There's the replay once again, just to make sure. Ross would like to get out of this inning already. That would be interesting. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch to him. Okay. Like I said, tweet out the live stream, guys. The more people we bring in, a lot of you guys are winning. Ball is still foul, 1 and 2 count. 1 and 2 count. Here's the pitch to him, swing and a miss. But doesn't smoke, and he's struck out. Satis retired. 1, 2, 3 right there for 3 outs as we go to the top of the second. No score so far, but the Tigers would like to get something going too. Okay, we've got... Who else do we have in mind here? Nicolas Castellanos, 125 average. As you guys recall, I'm not sure if he actually got any hits in when we lost 3-0 against the Blue Jays.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
If you guys have any questions for my boo-boo pudding for 654 days, type it in the chat. The other two teams are actually in the 8th. Yankees lead 6-1. Alright, we really have to hit something after that 2-seamer. We are in an 0-2 count.
I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball.
Okay, I'll skip that. Okay, 0-2 count.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Here's the pitch to him. And the ball is foul, 0-2. Still 0-2 as we speak. The ball is foul.
Here comes another 0-2.
Swing and a miss to make it out number 1. My opponent says, yes, I got your message. That is fine with me. Loves is trying to keep up with me at track. I don't know. Like I said earlier, I just want to spend only a couple hours. Bumblebee can wait. Like I said, I'm gonna have a lot of hours this week, honey, because I don't know if I'm gonna be able to spend time. You and I, cause I'm not sure if you and I are gonna spend time together. That's the problem. Son Hex, 260 average, 9 home runs, 32 ribbies. No base runners yet. Top of the second, 1 out. Here's the pitch. It's on Hicks. All right. Mets ahead of the Nationals so far. Metropolitans lead 5-3. But type it in the chat button if you have any other ideas. And the ball is popped up. Don Hicks, his very first game with the Tigers, has been pretty good, but apparently Don Hicks is out. That's 2. Preston Stewart, 267 average, 2 home runs, 10 ribbies. 1 for 7 with a ribby so far this year. As he's staring at 2 outs, no base runners yet. Detroit would love to get something going too. Off to the right, 95 miles an hour of that 4-seamer. Like I said, I am managing the Tigers as we speak. Here's the pitch to him. Swing and a miss. That's strike number 2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting.
But the swinging time wasn't all that bad. It was actually in a good condition. Here's the pitch to him. We're gonna get a base hit. He does not get that in time. Pretty close, but no cigars. Satis retired. We go to the bottom of the second. No hits so far. Tigers and Blue Jays. We're gonna get something going. We're gonna get the first one on the board. We go to the bottom of the second. Rondell Gritzy, 245 average, 25 home runs, 61 ribbies. He's off his 6 so far. Would like to get his first hit today.
First offering on its way.
Here's the pitch to him. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
That's the first strike.
Let me know if the audio is okay, guys. Type it in the chat if you guys hear me. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Okay, 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it though, so now you have to make another quality pitch.
Let's go. Okay, 1-1 count, guys. Here's the pitch to him.
1-2.
Check swing. That's still a strike. That is still a strike. No base runners. David Ross, we're gonna get his first out of the game. And a foul. Ball is still foul.
Great job right there. Scrambling a nasty breaking ball off the plate.
1-2 count. Pitch and deals. And the ball is foul. 1-2 count. 1-2 count. He would like to get out of it. Swing and a miss. That's out number 1. Out number 1 for the Blue Jays. Bottom of the second. No score yet.
And guys, the thing I want you to take
Here you go. Tyson Ross, Zordy Mercer, Candelario, Miguel Cabrera, Grainer, Zas Harrison, Mike McIntosh, Kristen Stewart.
Trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them.
But if you have any ideas, Pun, if you want to make it up to me tonight, go right ahead. Ronnie Tells, 314 average, 4 home runs, 14 ribbies. Then we guys pay it forward and be rewarded. Hits the pitch to him. He's looking to get the right center field. And he gets there in time. Nice shot by the Tigers. And that's 2 away for the Blue Jays. We have Tesuar Hernandez. If you remember in the second game, they've had about 3 runs against us. Remember, he has a 239 average. 'Here's the pitch to him, strike 1. 89 miles per hour. Check out the replay one more time. Let me go what you guys think. Remember, stick a like on the live stream, guys. Remember, I'm still doing MLB. I'm still doing this game on the weekends. So, here's the pitch to him. And hit hard to right center. And he gets and the Blue Jays get the base hit. First double of the day for the Blue Jays, but they still got 2 outs. 2 out double, as you guys can see. Take out that pass info one more time. They go bang, bang, bang-a-rana. Brandon Drury, 169 average, home run, and 10 ribbies.
He's gone over his first 6 at-bats in the series so far.
Okay, base runner at second, 2 outs. David Ross, first, here's the pitch to him. Alright, strike 1. As you look at the numbers on the top, Drury versus Ross, he's 0 for 3 with 1 strikeout. Okay, let's take on the lead runner. Let's press L2. As we press triangle. Okay, he's still in second. That's not too bad at all. Here's the pitch to him. Alright, strike 2. Drury does not like what he sees. Remember, he's 0 for 3 so far this season. Gonna get this guy out. Almost. Slider on the outside of the box. 1 and 2.
Second with 2 down.
2 outs, here's the pitch to him. So we're going to get there in time. He picks up a block. And he gets there in time. 3 outs, side is retired. So Blue Jays only got 1 hit, top of the 3rd, no score yet. There's still plenty of time to come back. Mikey McIntosh, 202 average, 9 home runs, 29 ribbies. He would love to get his first hit.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Here it comes. Here's the pitch to him. Right in the middle. Would have had it, but hey. We can get something going. Because I'm managing the Tigers. If you guys have any questions, type it in the chat. Alright, let's see. Here's the pitch to him. Foul to the right. Make that strike 2 for the Tigers. We're going to aim for that same ball that they've been looking at. And does he get there in time? He does. Nice job of the defense. Out number 1. But important question for you. What would you do if I was at the art studio right now? Grainer, 219 average, 12 ribbies. He's 2 for 6 with a RBI on his resume. Here's the pitch to him. Off to the right. That's fine. Alright, let's see. 1 for 1 count. Here's the pitch. I don't think the ball is in... wait a minute. And he's out. Out number 2. Tigers are not off to a good start, but, you know. A lot of teams know how to score. Candelario, 224 average, 19 home runs, 54 RBIs.
ready. Here's the first offering.
First offering is the pitch to him. On the upper right, I mean on the upper direction.
The obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to.
But Pun, what do you say? Do you still want to make it more than 2 hours, or you want to wait after I get off at 5:30 tomorrow?
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to.
So you, right? Well, I decided not to go to the art studio today since I thought you would spend time with your pals this morning. So, but tonight, what you want to do tonight, honey?
Third inning, no score to this.
Do you only want to spend time for only 2 hours? That's 2 hours? Or you wanna, or you wanna spend time together tomorrow? Like I said, I only work 10 to 5:30. Whatever you like.
And he fouls this one off.
I don't know, honey. Like I said, I'm off. I go back. I'm off at 5:30. 2-2 count. Here's the pitch to him. Swing and a miss. Tigers are out for three outsiders but tired. Bottom of the third. Both teams still have one hit. No score yet, but we still have a lot of time in the beds. Freddie Galvis, 248 average, 13 home runs, 67 ribbies. Batter looking to get something on the board. Just pitch to him and he's foul. Alright, let's see. Pitch and deals. We're gonna get there in time. And he almost does, that's foul. But that's strike number 2. The pitch to him, 0-2 count. And almost right to him. Almost right to him right there. But it's 1-2 right now. Go over the same slider. Here's the pitch to him. And right on time to the first base mat, 1 away.
Time for a check of the standings in the American League Central entering today as you get a look at where the Tigers find themselves entering play.
Okay, Race McGuire, 298 average, 2 home runs, 4 ribbies. Okay, Ross nods his head. Here's the pitch to him. And the ball is foul in his first at-bat so far. No score yet, but there's still a lot of time. Here's the pitch to him. And to right field. Does he have it? And McGuire gets the home run. Blue Jays gets the first one on the board. Tigers are not liking what they see. But it's the first home run from McGuire. Solo home run, 402 feet.
First home run of the campaign for him as the Jays get the game's first tally. It's 1-0.
As you guys can see, Blue Jays like what they see. But I'm hoping, since I'm managing the Tigers, like I said, we can still get something on the board too. Yeah, that's 402 feet. Alright, we've had my hot and sexy boo-boo pun this morning. For those that have not subscribed to the channel and want to catch more MLB 19 from the weekends, every Saturday and Sunday, make sure you guys hit that like button and turn on notification bell if you guys have not already done it. If anyone in the chat has a Facebook or Twitter, and the ball is foul. Jonathan Davis, he's all for 1 with a ground down in the first. And if you guys have any questions, type it in the chat. Because the more people we bring in, a lot of you guys are a winner every time. Swing and a miss, that's making strike number 2. Jose's up 1-0, 0-2 count, 1 out. In the bottom of the third. And the ball is foul on the left side of your screen.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Looking for the 2 out. And the ball is foul, still 0-2 as we speak. Here's the pitch to him. We're still right on time. Yanked it like a tomahawk. 1-2 right now. Okay, 1 out. 1-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Jonathan Davis strikes out. Third strikeout for Tyson Ross. That's 2 outs. In the bottom of the third. Blue Jays up 1-0. I mean, we screwed up a little bit, but our defense were good. We were good, and then we lost 3-0. We're gonna recuperate a little bit. Here's the pitch to him. Ball one with the slider. Devin Travis 0 for 1 with the pop out in his first. He also has a 333 average on the bottom of your screen. Nods his head. Here's the pitch to him. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Let's see what they can get out of this. Alright, ball two with a slider. Here's the pitch to him. Alright, straightaway center field. Can he get there in time? And he does. Make it 3 outs. Side is retired. They go off to a good start for the Blue Jays. And of 3. Blue Jays are at 1, Tigers at nothing. As we go into the top of the 4th. Remember guys, pay it forward and be rewarded. Never ask for support back to begin with. Zaz Harrison 0 for 1 with a ground out in the first. Remember, top of the 4th, Blue Jays up. We're trying to hold on to a 1-0 lead. Alright.
Look high to me, but it's 0-1.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter.
Alright, Yankees submitting the Orioles 6-1. Congrats for him, for them. 0 for 1 count, here's the Pets.
This is popped up.
And I think the ball's popped up, and he gets there in time, 1 away. A little bit of mistake, but hey,
He reached on a single in his first try.
it's still in position for the most part. Mercer 1 for 1 with a single. Alright, right one at the bottom of the box. 1-0. Pitcher nods his head. Here's the pitch to him. Is the ball going to get down?
Moves over.
That's what we had to do yesterday, and he gets there in time. 2 outs. Remember, hashtag I am a creator equals hashtag pay it forward. Miguel Cabrera 0 for 1, ground down in the first. He's 0 for 1.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Miguel Cabrera 0 for 1 with the ground out. Would love to get something going too. He's one of the best hitters. He's one of the best home run hitters out here.
He lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
Not too often you see a changeup come across it.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch to Miguel Cabrera.
Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s.
The ball was good for Miguel Cabrera, but that's foul. 0-2.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change.
Here's the pitch to him. Off to the right. One had a strikeout, but it's a 1-2 count.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame.
Yeah, no errors between both teams. Blue Jays out in front, 1-0. And the ball is foul, 1-2 count.
The
1-2 count. Here's the pitch to Miguel Cabrera. Swing and a miss. And he strikes out, 3 outs. Side is retired.
3 up, 3 down for Detroit.
As you guys can see, Tigers are still trying to get something going. But we'll go to the bottom of the 4th. Blue Jays are up 1-0 right now.
Next to bat for Toronto, Justin Smoke. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Zasa Smoke 0 for 1, strike out his first time. Alright. Blue Jays up 1-0. Bottom of the 4th, here's the pitch to him. Strike 1. Alright. Looking to love what he sees. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch to him. Alright. So 1-1 count. Blue Jays up in front 1-0. In the bottom of the 4th. Here's the pitch to him. And there's a line drive to the left. We're gonna get a double, and he does not. But he does get a double. But he does get a single.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there. But the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one.
Check out that replay one more time.
To keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base.
Okay, guys, had to deal with something real quick. Base runner first, no outs. Here's the pitch to him. And that's the ball. Rondo Grelick, 0 for 1, and with a strikeout his first time in the second.
Smoke gets his lead at first, nobody out.
There's nobody out at this point, and the ball 2, as you guys can see. Red Sox hosting taking on the Seattle Mariners. And he's looking to walk this guy too. On deck is Roundy Telowitz. Ross, we're gonna get something going right now. He doesn't want to walk this guy. Alright, nice strike. Good way to do it. 3-1 count, base runner at first, no outs. Here's the pitch to him. And the ball is fouled. You know what it means, guys. Full count, 3-2. He would love to get this batter out. Here's the pitch to him. And a strikeout. Strikeout looking, 1 away. 4th one for Tyson Ross. Good job by Tyson Ross right there. Like I said, if you guys have any questions, type it in the chat. If you guys have anything. Okay, guys, base runner at first. 1 out. Here's the pitch to him. Ball goes out to left, and it's foul.
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Telowitz 0 for 1, fly out in the second. Jose's up in front, 1-0. Here's the pitch to him. Strike 2.
Tellez tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than
1 out. Jose's up 1-0. Here's the pitch to him. And foul to the right. We're gonna get this guy out. Okay, ball 1 and 2. Jose's up 1-0, bottom of the 4th. 1 out. Here's the pitch to him. And the ball is foul.
This is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Here's the pitch to him. And the ball is foul, 1-2. Still 1-2. 1 out. Bottom of the 4th. Jose's up 1-0. In the 3rd game of the series.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Right now we have 2-2 count. They only have 1 out so far.
Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Here's a 2-2 count. And right now we have another full count by the Blue Jays. Remember, Hernandez is on deck. Depending on what we can do with this guy. Base runner at first. 1 out. Here's the pitch to him. And the defense is going to get there in time. And the base runner is going to stay at first. 2 outs. Jose's are on top 1-0. 2 outs, bottom of the 4th. We have Hernandez 1 for 1 with a double in the second. I've had a couple of base hits so far. Here's the pitch to him. Ball 1.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
That's a good take on that fastball.
Here's the replay of that. That's ball 1-0.
That was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
1-0 count. Here's the pitch to him. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Jose's up 1-0. Base runner at first. 2 outs. Signs and deals. Here's the pitch to him. Swing and a miss. Make it 2 out. Make it 2 strikes. Excuse me.
This guy has been throwing the ball so
after I get done with this episode, I'll go to Subway after that. Big King James, how you doing? Check out that channel. I'll check it out in just a second after I deal with this pitch. Here's the pitch to him, and the ball is foul. Still 1-2 count. Jose's up 1-0. Here's the pitch to him. Swing and a miss, and he strikes him out. Side is retired. Blue Jays actually got 1 hit. At the end of 4, if we go to the top of the 5th, Blue Jays up 1-0. Tigers all the way down by 1. We're gonna get something going. Remember, guys, pay it forward and be rewarded. Never ask for support back.
umpire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why.
So the Tigers, I mean, they lost the second one. Both teams are both having a 1-1 record right now.
This game isn't out of hand, so
but they do face each other again in the series finale. That'll be later this week. Castella's 0-for-1 strikeout in the second. We're gonna nod something in the top of the fifth. Blue Jays up 1-0.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Here's the pitch to him. Off to the right, 0-1 count. Like I said, if you guys have any questions, type it in the chat. 0-1 count, here he comes. We're gonna have a shot! And he does, base hit. Nice stop by the Tigers. He picks up a block, but the defensive player doesn't get there in time. Ever Sanchez has 2 hits. He's only given up 2 hits and 3 strikeouts so far.
If he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Son Hicks, we're gonna extend that. 0-for-1 fly out in the second. White Sox up 2-0 against the Royals. Alright, base runner at first. What? Blue Jays up 1-0. Here's the pitch to him. Off to the left, ball 1.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that's
off to the plate. Base runner at first. Blue Jays up 1-0 in the third game of the series. Both teams have a 1-loss ratio. Here's the pitch to him. Alright, strike 1, 1-1 count. Tigers, we're gonna get another hit on the board. Blue Jays up 1-0. We're gonna get back-to-back zacks, and they get back-to-back bases. Not a good single by the Tigers. Check it out one more time. Good way to extend that bat. Metropolitans over the Washington Nationals, 5-3. Good game by 2. Okay. Difficulty increase. Base runner first and second. No outs. Tigers were gonna get their first lead. They lost the second one 3-0 against the Blue Jays. Crescent Stewart, 0-for-1 ground out in the second. Phillies up 2-0, taking on hosting the Atlanta Braves. He looks and deals, 0-for-1 count. We're gonna get something going a little bit. And he does not, and the Blue Jays do not get the double play in time. But it is 1 away. But the Tigers are looking to have an opportunity of their own to get a couple runs on the board. Blue Jays up 1-0 so far in this game. Remember, since I'm still doing MLB on the weekends, so getting my 3 might still be later. Okay, guys, corners full. First and third, 1 out. Blue Jays up 1-0. Mikey Montauk, we're going to get something going too. He's 0-for-1 ground out in the third. So he's looking to burn out that ground out in the third, and we're going to get something going. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch to him. And the ball is foul. Good swing by Mikey Montauk. 0-2 count. He's 0-for-1. Corners full, 1 out. Blue Jays up 1-0. Here's the pitch to him. He waits for his opportunity.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but
Sanchez looks a little bit tired out there, but I don't blame him. I don't blame him.
It helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Hoping to send him packing.
Packing and strikes out looking. Montauk did not like what he sees. Swinging him, strike him out. That's 2 away. That's Sanchez's 5th strikeout. Take it out one more time.
Flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They really got him.
What's up, Chaotic? What's up, fourth play? Okay, Chaotic, what do you got, bro? What do you got, buddy? 2 outs, first and third. Here's the pitch to him. Okay. Well, how you doing, fourth play? Check out that channel, guys. He's my good buddy. He's one of my moderators. 0-1 count, top of the 5th, first and third, 2 outs. Grizzlies up 1-0.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off.
Chaotic says PlayStation has backed out. Okay, what is the purpose on that? And he strikes him out. Tigers do not get a run going. He would have hit something, but he doesn't. Side is retired. Well, as we go to the bottom of the fifth, Blue Jays trying to hold on to a 1-0 lead in the third game of the series.
Ready for another chance?
Oh, the focus is going to be on the PS5. Oh, I see. Brandon Drury 0 for 1 flyout in the second. So what's the reason? I mean, since they're only focusing on the PS5, are they still? I mean, are we still getting a couple games coming in, or are we waiting till then, till E3? Type it in the chat. Freddie Galvis 0 for 1 ground down in the third. No base runners, 1 out. Grizzlies up 1-0. It's a pitch to him and it's foul. How you been, Force Boy? I haven't seen you in a while, buddy. And the ball is foul. Second pitch, that's 0-2 count. 1 out. Bottom of the fifth. Blue Jays are up 1-0. That's the game of the series. Here's the pitch to him. Swing and a miss. He swings and misses. Swings and misses. Strikeout. 6th strikeout for Tyson Ross. And that's out number 2.
Got the first guy on 1 pitch, and then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Chaotic said still games will be announced, but they will not be announced for FPS3. Well, will they still release them on the PS4? Or will the new releases come to the PS5? What do you think? And remember, you also got the Xbox 2, from what I understand. From what I understand as we speak.
You take the pitcher deep last time up.
That's a good thing. I'll get to that in more in a second. 0-2 count. It's pitch to him, strike 1. The count is 2-1. McGuire 1 for 1. He has a solo home run his first time. Here's the pitch to him. Alright, 2-2 count. 2 outs. No base runners, bottom of the fifth. I mean, I know we're getting Borderlands 3, but Borderlands 3, did you also check out anything involving a Final Fantasy getting announced? Chaotic? Okay, on deck, Jonathan Davis, 3-2 count, bottom of the fifth, Blue Jays up 1-0.
To 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hold on a second. So when are you, so what are they doing with the PS5 since they're focusing on it? I mean, will it start launching by the end of this year or wait for the next 5 years to come? Let me know in the chat. Okay, Jonathan Davis, 0-2 count, strikeout, and a ground out. Grizzlies up 1-0. Base runner at first, 2 outs. I'm also going to skip that. Here's the pitch to him. Alright. 1-0 count. And he pops him up. And he got it. 3 outs, side is retired. Bottom of the fifth finish. As we go to the top of the 6th, Blue Jays still holding on 1-0. Chaotic says PS5 anticipation is for next year or first quarter of 2021. So I don't have to get, I mean, if I get the PS5, do you think I have to keep my rifle information what I have for the PS4 to add to the PS5, Chaotic? What do you think? 1-0 count, here's the pitch to him. Right, ball 2. It's 2-0 for Candelario, all for 1 so far.
Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
2-0 count. Here's the pitch to him. And there you go. Base hit for the Tigers. The Tigers really desperately needed that. Now he's 1 for 2.
Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield.
Here's the replay one more time. White Sox up 2-0. Base runner at first. No outs. Blue Jays up 1-0.
Josh Harrison stands
Comes Josh Harrison.
He'll take a look at
Ball one.
Too low. It's ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
PS5 is backward compatible for PS4, so all you have to do is keep your main info. Would it be the email and the password?
And a good heater as he just watches this baby.
And what would you do with the memory? And what would you do with the memory card stick that goes with the PS4? Anything on that?
Pops this one
And he's gonna get popped up.
in foul ground.
All right, good. I just thought I would miss so because we're still getting Borderlands 3, and we're getting a couple of other games coming out of E3, if I'm right. Swing and a miss. And Harrison is 0 for 3, 1 away. Census now has 6 strikeouts so far. Check it out one more time. He wasn't ready to strike out at this point. Like I said, I'm managing the Tigers as we speak. Base runner at first. 1 out. Top of the 6th. Blue Jays up 1-0. Phillies up 5-0. Taking on the Braves. Jody Mercer 1 for 2. Single in the first.
1 for 2 games so far.
Mercer would like to get something going and drive that base runner at first a little bit deep. Alright, let's see what he can do. We're going to get the ball up there. Not in time. 2 outs for the Tigers. A total of 19 AAA games over the rest of this year. Well, I read something. I read a website last night. When yesterday. Since I don't have to be back till tomorrow. Since I go back to work tomorrow. I've heard that we're getting a Final Fantasy announcement regarding either Final Fantasy VII Remake or Final Fantasy 16. I've heard that we're getting... Here's what I also found out. Well, I found out we're getting Dragon Age 4.
You know, they finally get the lead off.
Dying Light 2, and a couple other games that are coming in.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
We're gonna get this guy out, and he doesn't want to have his out back as we speak. 0-2 count, base runner at first, 2 outs.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Got him.
Swing and a miss. And the side is retired. Tigers are not having a good opportunity. As we go up to the bottom of the 6th, Blue Jays up 1-0. They're looking to keep the pressure on the Tigers. Devin Travis 0 for 2, fly out and a pop out.
It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
So he's looking to bury a little bit of the hazard. As we're looking to get our bullpen going. Let's go ahead and do Victor Alanario. He started 27 games, 1-0 record, and he's given the baseball team 21 strikeouts. So let's see what we can do. Bottom of the 6th.
Ready to deliver.
Here's the pitch to him. Strike 1, 93 miles per hour. Second pitch to him, 0-1 count. Does he get there in time? He does. And that's out number 1. Chaotic says, I can't say for sure sources or be in vogue so far, but I know a Final Fantasy 16 and Final Fantasy 7 remake or Desalennes. Yeah, pretty much. What do you think? What do you think about Dragon Age 4? I mean, I've heard we're getting that, and we're also getting Gears 5, Gears of War 5, if I'm correct. 1 out, bottom of the 6th. Blue Jays looking to extend that lead. Definite. So we're definitely getting those games for sure. For sure as we speak. I mean, the PS5 won't be coming out until next year. The same with the Xbox 2, from what I heard. Ball out to center field. And he gets there in time. That's 2 outs for the Blue Jays. Bottom of the 6th. We're going to hold on to a 1-0 lead. Ryan Gerwig, 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Would like to avoid a hat trick. New pitcher nods his head. Here's the pitch to him. Ball 1. But what do you think about the others? I mean, the others I haven't pretty much heard. So I checked out the website yesterday.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game.
0-2 count. He would love to get a strike here. Yes, the pitch to him. 0-1.
He's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
2 balls and a strike.
Hold on a second. I'll read the stat in just a second. After I throw this next one. Here's the pitch to him. And it's a pop-up. Batter did not like it. And he's out. 3 outs. Bottom of the 6th. His side is retired. Top of the 7th. Blue Jays holding on to a 1-0 lead.
It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Tigers nothing.
Gears of War, maybe they want to make it 4K and VR ready, so it might wait. Yeah, that's pretty much that. But do you really think we're going to be getting another Call of Duty game? I mean, since World War II and Black Ops 4 were good projects to the titles, I don't think so. But if they want to make a new one, it's up to the creators of Call of Duty. But in my opinion, I don't think they should make another one. In the Blue Jays bullpen, we have Tim Meza, and Derek Law. Okay, Tigers really have to get something going. Top of the 7th. Blue Jays up 1-0. Here's the pitch to him. 1-1 count. Off to the right. Infinite Warfare is next in line for Call of Duty, but no word yet. They might announce something, but I don't know. I mean, the big focus would be Final Fantasy. And the main focus would be Final Fantasy, Dragon Age 4, and some DLCs for the PS4. That's my guess. We're gonna get a base hit, get down, and he gets there, and he does not get there in time. Base hit for the Tigers. Then we have a base runner at first, top of the 7th, no outs. Tigers looking to get something going. By the way, Chaotic, what do you think of my commentary? Since I'm back to doing baseball from the weekends. Now we have John Hicks. Chaotic says in PS5 is around 4th quarter of 2020 or 1st quarter of 2021. I'm just thinking it might be one of 2, if I'm correct. But they might announce something. But what's your honest opinion, Chaotic? Since you're one of my moderators, and he gets the batter out in time, 1 away. Now what the Tigers really want to expect. Crescent Stewart, we're gonna get something going. He's 0 for 2 with 2 groundouts. Remember guys, pay it forward and be rewarded. Never ask for support back to begin with. Through the hashtag #IamCreatorCommunity. It's like a Facebook. Phillies up 6-0, hosting the Atlanta Braves. On 1 count. Here's the pitch to him. We're gonna get a base hit going. He picks up a block and he goes. We're gonna get a 2nd and 3rd. And they do. Nice shot by Crescent Stewart. That is Crescent Stewart's first double. Nice shot by the Tigers. Take it out one more time. Nice shot.
Second base, a shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of role they could get on. Got to take it one good at bat.
Hold on a second. I'll get to that in just a second. Okay, Mikey Matuk. 0 for 2. Base runners. 2nd and 3rd runner, and 2nd, we're going to get some runs on the board if Mark Talk works to get something. Blue Jays up 1-0, 1 out. Here's the pitch to him. Foul. Mark Talk would love to have that one back. Chaotic says, in my opinion, I don't believe it will be ready until second quarter of in the next couple years. You might be right about that. We're gonna get something on the plate.
Is made. Here comes the tying run from third.
The second and third we're looking to get the Tigers. They were looking to get the first run on the board, but they have to wait. Granted, we're going to get something going. Over 2 with the strikeout and ground out. Base runners are second and third. Blue-Jays up 1-0 in the top of the 7th.
Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Gets up a block on the right side of the pits. 0-2 count, 0-1 count. Here's the pitch to him. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss for the Tigers. 0-2 count.
You see that swing right there? You know,
Granted really wants to get those 2 runners going, heading in the home.
Right here, but also the offense is obviously not picking
right out of this batter. Pitcher swing and deals. Here's the pitch to him. Swing and a miss. And the Tigers not looking to get any runs on the board. They came so close, but the side is retired. But they do have 2 hits. Going into the bottom of the 7th, Blue Jays up 1-0. We're going to keep the pressure on. Now stepping into the plate right now, we've got... Let me take out the first and last name, please. Brendan Telwitz 0-2 with 2 flyouts. Something about reason for the Stars, pretty much that too. Here's the pitch to him. They are racing for the Stars on this one, but New Tech always has bucks in the beginning. Yeah, you're pretty much right about that. You see, whenever a new system comes out, Chaotic, they want to check for bugs. They want to check out the design, and they want to see if it's going to be ready to go. When you say, and they beat him in the first base, out number 1. Hernandez 1-for-2, double in the second, 375 average. See what happens from him. Here's the pitch to him, and the ball is foul. No runners so far. Blue-Jays up 1-0. We're gonna get that right field going, and they got it. And he makes the catch. Blue-Jays have 2 outs now. Brett and Drury 0-for-2, fly out and a ground out. Would like to get a hit going, as he has an 0-2 count on his resume. Here's the pitch to him. Ball 1.
With the first pitch fastball, that's 1-0.
Here's the pitch to him. Swing, second swing. It's a 1-1 count with the strike. Here's the pitch to him. So we're gonna make it a 3-out inning, and he does. Nice job. Nice job. Side is retired. Top of the 8th. Tigers are running out of time. Top of the 8th. Blue Jays up 1-0. They're looking for the perfect game, but the Tigers are not out of this yet. Candelario 1-for-2.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into
Hold on a second. Hold on a second. I'll read the stats in just a moment. Top of the 8th, Candelario 1-for-2. Chaotic says, I'm on the waiting list for the beta testing the console, and 2 of the first games to be released. So I'll let you know what happens when you get the details. Alright. Like I said, Borderlands 3 I know for sure. The others there's 2 others I know for sure. Borderlands 3, Dragon Age 4, and a Final Fantasy announcement. As far as I know. But you never know. And a swing and a miss, not like what he sees. Out number 1. Sanchez now has 9 strikeouts now. Tigers are not getting anything going. They better step up to the plate a little bit so they can get rolling. Josh Harrison 0-for-3 strikeout in the 6th. 1 out, top of the 8th. Blue Jays up 1-0. Here's the first pitch to him. Alright.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Yeah, it's pretty much those 2 systems. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Jose's looking for a K. He has about 13 balls, 68 strikes. Here's the pitch to him.
High fly ball out to straightaway.
We have straightaway field. Doesn't get there in time. And he does. Nice job by the defense. And that's out number 2. Zoldy Mercer 1 for 3. His very first one was a single in the first. Mercer would love to get something going too. Chaotic says, as far as games go, it's Xbox and Nintendo's here for E3. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, what kind of games? Tell me a couple games that we're looking at. I mean, I know we're looking at a few Mario games maybe. As for Xbox, I'm still not a big one. I'm still not a big fan. But it would be very nice if we can hear from Watch Dogs 3. That I'm thinking pretty soon you might be able to advertise something right there, if I'm correct. 1 and 2 count. Here's the pitch to him, 2 outs. And he was not an opportunity he was looking to have. Tigers are running out of time. 3 outs, side is retired. So we go to the bottom of the 8th. Blue Jays still holding on 1-0. That's why the Tigers don't have anything going so far. They've only had a couple of base hits. Freddie Galvis 0 for 2, strikeout and the ground out. Hold on a second, I'll take out the sad in just a moment. Here's the first pitch to him, strike 1. Chaotic says Halo is a definite. I also checked out the list. I read the list about that too. I think Halo might be a good idea. You know, I mean, I've only played 1 of 2. And a base hit for the Blue Jays. They're looking to make a triple maybe. And they don't. They're going to keep a double on the board. Good hit by Freddie Galvis. 2-1 Indians taking on the Twins. White Sox up 6-0, just crowning and bounding the Royals. White Sox 3 will be announced, but won't be ready until the 4th quarter around Christmas time. That's not a bad idea. All I know is that sounds like a good game for the sequel. To be honest and clear. Base runner at second, no outs.
Here comes the first pitch.
We're gonna extend that lead. Strike 1.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way.
So apparently they're looking to get something going. On 1 count, here's the pitch to him. And he's looking to get this guy out. Here comes the defense. And the Tigers get there in time. 1 away.
Stepping into the box, Jonathan Davis. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far.
But what about the game of the year potential, Chaotic? Jonathan Davis 0 for 3, pop out in the 5th. We're gonna get his first set at this point. And he deals. Here's the pitch to him. And he almost got the ball in time. As you guys can see, base runner at 1st and 3rd, and as the Tigers scores decision is an E9. Not what the Tigers are looking for. Phillies up 12-1 against the Braves. Chaotic says a few other sequels will be available this year also. No word yet to my knowledge. Right? David Travis 0 for 3, line out in the 6th. Blue Jays would like to get that, continue to extend that lead. Base runner 1st and 3rd. And they can't hang on at the very time. Blue Jays are up 2-0. Bottom of the 8th, 1 out. Base runner 1st and 2nd. Not what the Tigers really wanted to have. Dustin Smoke 1 for 3, single in the 4th. Base runners 1st and 2nd. Blue Jays are now on top, 2-0 right now.
First delivery to him on the way.
Strike 1, chains up in the bottom. There you see Jonathan Davis, Devin Travis. We're gonna get a base hit from this next batter. Here's the pitch to him, and the ball is foul. Dustin Smoke is 1 for 3. He would like to get another hit. Straightaway center field, and he gets there in time. 2 outs for the Blue Jays. Even though they're up 2-0 in the bottom of the 8th. Time is running out for Detroit.
And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Rendell Grichuk. He's hitless in 3 at-bats.
All for 3 for the spatter.
First pitch on its
Here's the
way.
pitch to him.
And that's off his leg on the mound.
And that's not a good idea for the Tigers either. Blue Jays, we're going to extend that lead.
And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least.
Chaotic says, well, I got to get going, buddy. I came in to give you some updates, and so I'm that like, but off to work I go. All right, Chaotic. Thank you for stopping by, buddy. Continue to get me covered.
Digging in to try it again.
Okay, guys, bases loaded. Blue Jays, we're going to extend. Depending on Rowdy Towers does, he's 0 for 3, ground out in the 7th. 2 outs. Blue Jays up 2-0.
As a look, now the pitch.
Strike 1.
Gets the lower part of the zone,
Strike 1 for the Blue Jays. Towers is 0 for 3, 2 outs. Bases loaded. Here's the pitch to him. And they do get that. And the Blue Jays extend that lead.
Throw goes into third.
Tigers are really not happy.
Push the lead to 5 now.
Right now, that was a 3-1 triple. Nice shot by Rowdy Tolowitz. Still up 3. Blue Jays on top 5-0. Tigers have their work cut out in this 3rd game of the series. They're going to have a lot of work. Here's the pitch to him. Hernandez 1 for 3. Apparently the Blue Jays are 3 for 8 with runners in scoring position, 375 average. The batter is 1 for 3. They're going to extend more of that lead. Ball 1-1. Base runner at second. 2 outs. Blue Jays up 5-0. And the ball is foul. Thank you for stopping by, Chaotic. Have a good time at work. And swing and a miss, and that's enough for the Blue Jays. Side is retired. So we go to top of the 9th. It's either go, get some runs, or go home for the Tigers. Top of the 9th. Blue Jays up 5-0. Alright, Miguel Cabrera would love to get a couple hits going and get a couple runs on the board. Top of the 9th. Miguel Cabrera is 0 for 3.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Here's the pitch to him. Off to the right, 2-seamer fastball. Now what Miguel Cabrera was looking to have. Yankees win 6-1 over the Orioles. Here's the pitch to him.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air.
And it's going to be hit in the air, and he's going to be up in time. Nice stop by the Blue Jays defense. Out number 1. Then Costello's 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Tigers have a lot of work to do to get back in this game, since I'm managing the Tigers. Here's the pitch to him. Ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going.
White Sox up 6-3, visiting the Kansas City Royals. Eric Gordon home run with 3 ribbies. Ball 2. They're giving Costello's maybe some room to think about it. 2-0 count. 1 out. Here's the pitch to him. Swing and a miss. Make it 2-1. If you guys have any questions, type it in the chat. If you guys have anything. Here's the pitch to him. Straightaway right, and the Tigers are not doing anything to get runs on the board. And that's 2 outs. Blue Jays looking to wrap something up.
Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH.
Zon Hex is pretty much do or die time for him. 1 for 3, single in the 5th.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer.
They've had a lot. They have a lot of work to do, but overcoming that is not easy.
First pitch on its way.
Here's the pitch to him for Zon Hex. Strike 1.
This offense is going to have to find a
The manager for the Tigers is not happy. He crosses arms. Zon Hex. We're going to get 1 run going. Here's the pitch to him on 1. Foul. It's 0-2 count right now. As the Blue Jays are onto their feet, clapping right now. And it's over. Tigers are now 1-2. Blue Jays get another shutout win. Remember, we won the first game 4-1. Blue Jays won the second one 3-0, and they won this game 5-0. That's why when I'm playing as the Tigers, we need to start winning games. But that was a good management right there. That's why I'm pretty good at what I do the entire time. To pay it forward and be rewarded. So they've lost the first, 1 out of 3 games so far, but they have a record of 1-2. As we simulate through the date. The next couple teams, guys, we'll be at New York to take on the New York Yankees, Kansas City Royals, and the Cleveland Indians. We're looking at a couple of good games right there. As for today's games, Yankees even the series in this young season over the Orioles 6-1. Cervino gets the win. New York Mets even things up with the Nationals as well, 5-3. Diaz gets the save. Strasburg gets the loss for the Nationals. Indians and the Twins also get the give things up with the Twins 2-1. Bauer gets the win, and Hand gets his first save of the game. Reds improved to 2-0, setting out the Pirates 2-0. 0-2 start for the Pirates. Jared Hughes gets his first win. White Sox easy outbeat the Royals 6-3. White Sox are now 2-0 this season. Santana is 1-0. Jones has his second save of the game. Philadelphia Phillies squashed the Braves 12-1 in Philly by 11. Phillies are now 2-0 as we speak. Arita has his first win over Tyrant. Tampa Bay Rays start a 3-0 season, demolishing the winless Houston Astros 3-2. Good close game in the 9th. Torino gets his first win. Rowe has his first save. Miami Marlins also get the 3-0 as well. Having the Rockies walk empty-handed 7-3 by 4. Arita has his first win, the same with Strick and Ryder. The St. Louis Cardinals get the first win, upsetting the Brewers 13-5. They've been doing 17 hits of a good out of respect. Very good for the Cardinals. 17 hits over the Brewers 9. They have 1 error. Flattery has his first win, and the first save is Pounds to Leon. Chicago Cubbies 8-7 by 1. Surviving the scare against the Texas Rangers. Brandon Merrill now has his second save. Giants outlasting the Padres 5-1. They've had 8 hits. Padres had 7 hits with an error. But you have Johnny Cueto with his first win. Oakland A's improved to 4-1 and a good opportunity. Angels walking 5-2. As you guys can see. By 3, Marco Estrada has his first win. Swanton has his second save. Boston Red Sox outlast the Mariners in Seattle by 6, 8-2. So they're up to 2-1 as we speak. Porcello first wins. Smith with his first save. LA Dodgers winning by 1, 3-2, and LA defeating the Diamondbacks, hosting the D-backs. With Ryu with his first win, and Jansen with his second save. Let's double look at the standings right now. We are looking at, hold on a second, we are looking at, in the National League, we have the Phillies, Cubs, both 2-0 this season. So they're off to a good start. The Rockies are 0-3, so are the Braves and the Pirates. As for the American League, you've got, well, the only unbeatens that are left right now is the Tampa Bay Rays, White Sox, Miami Marlins, Phillies, Reds, Cubs. Pretty much, not too bad at all. American League, we have the winless teams. Tigers are 1 and 2, but it is rebuildable. The winless teams, we have the Angels, Astros, Royals, Rangers. It's almost been pretty even with the Twins and the Orioles. And anyway, guys, that's going to do it for episode 3 of MLB 19 from the weekends. Yeah, from the weekends. If you guys have any questions, type it in the chat. I will forevermore continue to manage the Detroit Tigers as we're trying to erase that 1 and 2 spotlight. Thank you, Chaotic. Thank you, Puddin. I love you. I will see you tonight. Even though I didn't go to the art studio today, that's okay. I'm gonna do something a little bit concerningly different. But if you guys have any questions, and if you guys want to catch more MLB 19 from the weekends, make sure you guys hit that like button and turn on notification bell if you guys have not already done it. If anyone in the chat has a Facebook or Twitter through hashtag I'm a Creator Community, tweet it out, share it, comment, add it to your playlist. Because the more people we bring in, a lot of you guys are winners, more people are paying it forward as much as they can. If you guys have a YouTube channel, James Cox will be live in a couple hours around 3 on his lunch break. He works at W Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays, and he's off Thursday, Friday, and Saturdays. As he mentioned earlier this morning, James Cox will be announcing he's going to be having longer live streams every Thursday, Friday, and Saturdays. They bring some people up to his live stream and get something going, square root to the square run, forward to backward. And if you guys have any questions about that, type it in the chat. Remember, pay it forward and be rewarded. Never ask for support back to begin with. Like I said, if you guys have any questions, type it in the chat if you guys have anything. This includes episode 3 for MLB 19. Kingdom Hearts 3 might be later. I'm gonna try to maybe get that done later today. But as I told my Puddin, I only want to spend only 2 hours, that's it. Because I have work in the morning. Remember, I have 10 to 5:30, 10 to 6 for the next couple of days, and then back-to-back 2 to 11. Friday. Since I go in 2 to 11 on that Friday, guys, through hashtag I'm a Creator, you guys will get a new episode of Dragon Quest XI on that Friday, and then Saturday, 2 to 11, you guys will get new episodes this weekend for MLB 19. As the Blue Jays went on to win 5-0, Tigers is pretty much rebuildable with a 1 and 2 record. Anyway, guys, thank you, Chaotic. Thank you, Forceway. Thank you, Puddin. I love you so much. I will see you tonight. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it for episode 3. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Be good to one another. Be kind to one another. And love one another. And I will see you guys later.